Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment.
How the fuck do I follow that up? Good evening, my darling badlings. And, hope you guys like my new Halloween outfit. Or, Spooktober. I've got one for my male form as well. Decided to embrace my, mistress of the dark side and dress up as Elvira for the rest of October.
Nice. Also, I don't know if this is gonna come through, but
that kind of came through. Let me hand the camera around a bit so you can get a full view of it. Also, yeah, my position has my feet sunken to the floor. But there's the shoes. They're the same shoes I have in my regular outfit.
Ooh, nice.
But yeah, Elvira dress, leggings, or tights rather, and booba. The most important part of every Elvira cosplay. Booba. A booba. So with that out of the way, I hope you guys enjoy this, because Elvira's been a big influence on my presentation for my VTubing. Even my sign-off catchphrase is just directly lifted from how she would sign off at the end of her TV show. She would always say, "Unpleasant dreams." And I was like, that's such a good sign-off. And I'm too lazy to come up with one that's as good as that. So I'm gonna do that as a way of showing my love to Elvira.
Nice. I mean, it's funny.
Actually, me and my mom watched Elvira for Christmas last year. We watched Elvira's episode where she hosted a viewing of Santa Claus Conquers the Martians.
I'm laughing at the fact is that YouTube thought that when we were doing the Riff episode last year, that it was like you after we uploaded it to YouTube. YouTube was like, "Oh, this is Elvira."
No, it wasn't after we uploaded it to YouTube. It was as we were streaming it on YouTube. That happened, and the stream got taken down.
I forgot it was on YouTube that we streamed it. I thought for whatever reason I thought
experimenting with streaming to both Twitch and YouTube at the time.
I forgot. Honestly, I did forget that because I remember you were specifically streaming usually on Twitch, so I legit forgot that we were dual casting to both YouTube and Twitch.
Yeah. Thankfully, that community guidelines warning has since expired, so my channel's back in good standing. But yeah, not doing that again.
Yeah.
This year's Christmas Rift stream is going to definitely just be on Twitch. Like, I'll upload to YouTube, but it'll be easier to manage if parts of it get played on YouTube.
Yeah. Well, let's worry about that when come the holiday season.
Yeah, we're not getting into Christmas stuff at the beginning of October.
No, of course not. What are we, capitalists?
Swing and miss.
Yeah.
So tonight we're doing Lollipop Chainsaw. The remaster of it just came out, which I was excited for, but after playing it a bit, it's not exactly in a good state right now. Like, it's playable, but definitely not the best way to play Lollipop Chainsaw, even if I do appreciate it for coming out at all. No! I also happen to own an original copy of Lollipop Chainsaw. So I figured, you know what, why don't we look up the PS3 tonight and play Lollipop Chainsaw as Suda51 and James Gunn intended it. And that, yes, that's the same Suda51 that gave us No More Heroes and Killer 7. This was part of a short-lived experiment he did with trying to directly appeal to Western audiences by partnering with Western publishers. that he very quickly abandoned after 2 games.
Yeah.
So, if you're watching this on YouTube and you notice that the audio sounds funky in some parts, that's because there is a shit ton of licensed music in this game, and I've probably had to remove it in post. Which will affect the audio quality, so apologies in advance for that, but I wanted to show Lollipop Chainsaw in its original, unaltered form.
Fair.
Unfortunately, I didn't pre-order Lollipop Chainsaw, so I didn't get some of the pre-order exclusive costumes, which are currently impossible to get, like, even through, Sailing the Seas, because no one has archived the files that were used to unlock the costumes that are on the disc. So, those costumes, by the way, were an Ash from Evil Dead costume, a pin-up costume inspired by the model Betty Page, and a disco-inspired costume. But, yeah, unless you pre-ordered the game, back when it was getting ready to come out, impossible to get those outfits now, but there's still plenty in-game that we can get, thankfully.
Huh.
But yeah, that's a long enough preamble. Let's, get into the game. Get out of the throne room. Pause the music and, get started. Fuck that, but my controller, there it is.
There is such beauty in destruction.
Also, because I know I'm gonna get questions about it because this shows up every time I boot up my PS3 for streams. When it says enable hen, I have a modded PS3 so I can play homebrew and, dar har fiddle-dee-dee games. Because while the PS3 store is still up, it's a bitch and a half to buy things on it. Like, you can't just use your credit card. You have to add funds to it on another PlayStation, like a PS4 or a PS5, and then go back to the PS3 and make your purchase.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah, Lollipop Chainsaw. And I made sure to install it this time. Because it's kind of hit or miss whether PS3 games require you to install them first or not. And you might hear some familiar voices in this, namely our main character Juliet is voiced by Tara Strong.
Go figure.
And as this is a James Gunn production, it features some of his usual production posse, including Michael Rooker and his brother Sean Gunn.
Like, I actually
Seems
stand...
a little bit quiet, so let me turn it up.
I was just gonna say, I stand Tara Strong. I mean, I don't like a lot of the voices she does, but let's just say I agree with a lot of things.
I disagree with her takes on the Israel-Gaza situation. I'm not gonna, while I heavily disagree with how she's handled that situation, I'm not gonna, pretend that's not a generational thing, a product of how Americans are taught to think about that whole situation. So, the same thing with Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tara Strong voices our protagonist.
Welcome to my bedroom. Don't think that me letting you in here is an invitation for any funny stuff. I mean, not that I have a problem with funny stuff. Especially not if you really like the person. But that isn't what I wanted to talk about. Today is, as they say in Spain, my cumpleaños. That's right, my birthday. I'm 18 today.
It's not Cumpleaños, by the way. It's Cumpleaños.
San Romero Cheer Squad.
I mean, I get the joke here. She's supposed to be like your typical American teenage blonde.
Thing is, she's actually really smart. There's they do splash screens to introduce characters, and it says that she has a GPA of 3.4.
But they're so yum. family. My older sister Cordelia won a gold medal in riflery last year, and she has a lot.
Now, I'm not a Shakespearean expert. Apparently, Juliet and most of her family are named after Shakespeare characters. Juliet, Romeo and Juliet. She has a sister named Rosalind. She has a sister named Cordelia.
But try as they might, they could never come between him and my mom. She is so...
Her dad's name is Gideon.
It's because of her. My sisters and I all wear our vaginas proudly.
Dude, get your hand down from...
She and my dad love each other.
Get your hand off of that woman's butt.
That's his wife.
This is my boyfriend.
Yeah, but still, I find that...
Anyways, speaking of Romeo, here's her Romeo, except his name's Nick.
Totally freaked out having to meet my family for the first time. But I'm even more freaked out for him to...
It's her 18th birthday, and she's going to introduce him to the family for the first time.
Some of our traditions are a little... unusual.
I don't know whether it makes it more or less creepy that this game happens on her 18th birthday with how sexualized she is.
He might not stick around. I'd be so sad. I think I'd seriously cry forever. Oh no! I'm totally late! I was supposed to meet him before school! I'm so lame. Ugh. I hope Nick isn't mad. That's about the worst thing that could ever happen!
You know, it's funny that you're playing Lollipop Chainsaw, and I was just watching fucking Return of the Living Dead on Prime Video last night.
Oh, this has a lot of Return of the Living Dead vibes. Although it's decidedly more mystical rather than pseudoscience.
Yeah. Like I've never seen that movie, to be honest with you, before last night. I'd seen clips and I've seen reviews of it, but never actually watched the movie itself. And I was glad to have actually seen it for the first time last night. Though I will say that the ending was just like all sorts of fucked up. Like, why?
I
Not
mean,
gonna spoil anything.
a lot of the stuff with Return of the Living Dead, including its title, makes sense when you find out that its producer was one of the two people that co-created Night of the Living Dead. Like, George Romero gets all the credit for Night of the Living Dead, but he wasn't the sole person that did, like, story work on it.
Yeah. I just love how it's like in the end, it's like they really didn't accomplish anything, if anything.
Yeah,
really
like, the whole thing with Return of the Living Dead is showing, like, no, if there was a zombie apocalypse on this scale, there would be no way to save the day.
Yeah.
Seriously? Dude. The hell?
It's called Lollipop Chainsaw for a reason.
Yep.
Funnily enough, this came out right around the time that an anime called Is This a Zombie came out, that also heavily featured magical chainsaws. In fact, one of the unlockable outfits is one of the characters from that show. Her secret kink is being told that she's not fat.
This is so irritating.
Which she calls herself fat a lot in this game and specifically refers to having a gross fat butt.
I don't see having a big butt can be considered gross, but okay.
Well, keep in mind, she's in high school.
Okay, fair. But I'm like, I'm not gonna lie. I like big butts and I cannot lie.
You other brothers can't deny. When a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Okay, so when you manage to kill 3 zombies in one swing with your chainsaw, you get what's called a sparkle hunting bonus, and that also ties into your score. there is a scoring system to this with better rewards being unlocked depending on whether you get a high score. So it's got kind of that like arcadey action to it. Also, you have, your standard light and heavy attacks that are, like light attacks are your pom-poms, heavy attacks are your chainsaw moves. Right now, combos are pretty, not varied and very clunky, but we'll unlock more combos as we progress. How's the volume, by the way?
Seems fine to me. Both your
Okay.
audio and the game audio seem fine. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Okay, because this is a Suda 5-1 game, and if anything, they're known for having terrible audio balancing.
Yeah.
Okay,
How to
so... Yeah, how to cook refers to, like your tutorial stuff. You have SOS students that you can, rescue by, not letting the zombies kill them. And, you have to rescue all of them to get the good ending of the game. Rescuing them also gets you gold medals, which are used for buying upgrades.
So
As
are you
well
gonna
as
go for the,
buying music and buying costumes.
So are you gonna go for like the good ending tonight, or are you just
Absolutely, I've done it before. It's pretty easy from my memory. Keep in mind I haven't played this in like 10 years.
Oh wow.
Don't get too used to this helicopter pilot. If you know anything about helicopter pilots in both video games and zombie apocalypse movies, you know something bad's gonna happen to them.
Yeah.
Like Resident Evil has told me that the most dangerous job you can have in a video game is helicopter pilot. Okay, so lollipops are how you heal yourself. You can hold up to 5 at a time, and you have to manually heal. So they're treated like health potions, basically.
Yeah. I also like how the icon for the mash the button, I think it was the triangle button you had to mash.
Yeah.
I like how that shows up right in front of the panty shot, so that way they don't you're not showing off that girl's panties.
There's an achievement in this game called I swear I did it. There's an achievement in this game called I swear I did it on accident, which is the way you get it is by trying to look up her skirt with the camera.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that because that was the only bit of information I knew about Lollipop Chainsaw aside from it existing.
And they even tell you during the tutorial about like the controls. They tell you, move the camera with the right stick, and they explicitly tell you don't use it to look up people's skirts.
I think this is like back when I used to watch Mojo back in the day, like before I realized how shit of a channel they are. But I remember clearly them talking about how inappropriate this was, and I'm thinking like, at the time I was in agreement with it. I was like, that is very inappropriate. But then I kind of looked back at that, and I'm like, because I didn't know anything about Lollipop Chainsaw, and I'm like, wait a second, this is a game about a cheerleader girl, basically slaying zombies with a fucking chainsaw.
Yeah, and the best part of it is that, as the popular video game critic Yahtzee pointed out, and I will always point towards this, as like a defense of this game, Juliet is pretty much always in control of the situation and never needs assistance from, a big strong man to help her. She's never a damsel in distress, and she is 100% in control of her own sexuality and how she presents herself. So this is actually a pretty good depiction of a feminist protagonist compared to stuff like the Tomb Raider reboot trilogy, where Lara Croft is constantly in danger and requires the player to keep her from dying in increasingly stupid ways.
Get away from me!
There we go. Don't be a perv and look up skirts. Like, I'm not gonna pretend that this is some, like, feminist masterpiece like Bayonetta is.
Yeah, no.
But, you know, Juliet is not just eye candy.
No, she is, you know, she's a strong, independent woman who don't need no man.
Well, I mean, she does need a man. Like, her boyfriend is going to be tagging along for the entire game in some form.
Yeah, that's fair.
But, he's the one who is the helpless one, and the one that is woefully out of his depth.
Right.
Why is your favorite president Warren G. Harding? That's such a weird choice. They say a lot, they occasionally say weird things when you save them like that. Like, out of all 46 presidents so far, that could be your favorite? Well, 44 at the time. Why would your favorite be Warren G. Harding? It's like, yes, my favorite president is, Grover Cleveland. Or, saying that your favorite president is, William Harrison. Alright, so we've got a filled up, star meter, so now we get into our super mode. Which, plays, as you can hear, plays Mickey by Tony Basil.
Nice.
Which, you know, since that music video featured Tony Basil in that cheerleading uniform, perfectly fitting for this aesthetic. Uh-oh, here comes the man. So your light attacks actually do serve a purpose. You know, beyond just, lengthening your combos, they also make your enemies dizzy over time. So there's a good reason to use them. Once you start getting good combos that chain your, light attacks and heavy attacks together.
Yeah.
But there's one thing I have to praise and also kind of bash on the remaster for. It's that you start out with some of those combos unlocked. Which, like, you know, speeds up the gameplay a bit, but also it breaks the balance of combat when you have some of your basic... some of your good combos unlocked at the very beginning, instead of having to buy them.
Glad you made it, pilot dude!
Where's the bee? Hold on, it's too dangerous. I'll meet you in the square.
Here's a question for you, Ari. If we were in a zombie apocalypse, what kind of, like, given the things you have at your disposal currently, what would you be using as a weapon to take out zombies?
Oh no!
Well, I have a lightsaber currently on hand.
I would say, you know, I've always said this for years because but now I have to come up with something different because I would say usually for me, I would just retrofit my car with like all sorts of fucking armor and shit like that, spikes and shit. But it's the accident. I'm like, I can't really do that anymore, so I gotta think of something else now. Yeah.
You see, you need to get one of these magical chainsaws like Juliet has. It never runs out of gas, because it's not gas powered.
Do some shopping.
Personally, I think honestly,
whenever you see these stands, that's where you can shop and buy, upgrades and stuff. And it plays Lollipop by the Cornettes.
Nice. Honestly,
So
I
just bought a health upgrade, and we got some combos available.
Lollipop. But yeah, honestly, for me, what I'd probably do, since I have so many of these things stored in my sheds, and yes, I said sheds, plural, Uh, I have
Why does someone need more than one shed?
because one is being dismantled and the other is being built. So, but yeah, I have I've got crowbars, I've got shovels, I've got fucking sledgehammers. So I'd probably just be like the heavy weapons guy.
It also, you know, what you're going to need for a zombie apocalypse also depends on what kind of zombie apocalypse we're looking at. Are we looking at, like, you know, your standard Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Resident Evil, whatever style zombie apocalypse, or are we looking at something like Return of the Living Dead, or are we looking at something completely and utterly chaotic like Dead Alive / Brain Dead, depending on what region you live in, the title changes, where the zombies, no matter how much you dismember them, just keep coming back unless you, like, completely liquefy them with, like, you know, a blender or a lawnmower or something like that.
Honestly, I was thinking more along the lines of Walking Dead.
I haven't seen Walking Dead.
I haven't seen much of it, and I know it was based on like a comic book, but basically the idea is that the zombies, like, so long as you go for it's your stereotypical zombie, kill the, shoot or bash in the brain, or like somehow just either dismantle the head, like get the head off the body, or at least just destroy the head, the zombie dies. But usually, like, the way they've portrayed it is that they've still got pretty decent hearing, so they hear any sort of noise, even if it is like say if someone happened to fire a shotgun and you were like in a big clearing or whatever, the zombies will hear that the gunshot and start, you know, flocking towards your direction.
Wait, so we're not going to acknowledge that one of the zombies just said, "Let me fuck your father"?
I didn't even hear that.
There was that's why I turned the subtitles on.
Yeah. I didn't notice, honestly.
Like, when this horde of zombies came in, one of them said, "Let me fuck your father." Because when Juliet was talking about, like, her family members and got to talking about her dad, she said that everyone calls him a dilf.
Yep.
And she doesn't know what that means.
Oh, jeez.
Also, don't know if you're a fan of Mindless Self-Indulgence, but their frontman and convicted child sex offender, Jimmy Urine, did the soundtrack for this game. Apart from the licensed tracks, of course. And was completely removed from the remaster for good reason. And the character that he voiced in this game was redubbed with a new actor.
You know, it's funny because the fact is, it's funny you should mention Mindless Self-Indulgence. I actually did listen to like only one of their songs, and that was Mastermind. But that was like years
I've heard
ago.
a couple of their songs, like their cover of Personal Jesus, and as far as their original songs go, the only one I've ever extensively listened to is what is it? Backbast.
Please move. I'm in a hurry.
And I've listened to a little bit of their side project, The Left Rights, because and by that I mean I've listened to 2 of their songs from their one album that they released. Genesis 1612, which is all about the Sega Genesis.
Gosh,
And Alabaster Street, which is like a Beatles pastiche, but about getting penetrated with someone's foot.
I love how the front guy is named Jerry.
Yeah, they're named zombies in this game, and killing all of them gets you an achievement. And named zombies also give you, like, extra stuff when you kill them.
Nice. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but did I Is that Steve Blum that's voicing Jerry? 'Cause I could have sworn that was his voice.
Probably. I don't know. I don't know who voices the individual zombies. They all speak with like a growly voice.
Yeah. When I heard this one say decontaminate, it sounded like Steve Blum.
I don't think he's in this game's cast.
Probably just a good sound like, or someone who just happened to sound like him when he did that voice.
Here we go. We killed Jerry. Nuclear testes in my pants. Thank you for that, Jerry.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna refill my water.
Oh, Nick, please.
Oh, you're about to miss something important. I guess I'll have to wait for him to come back.
What was that?
Oh, you're back already.
No, I didn't even leave yet. I was just like, I heard you say
I said
something.
you're about to miss it. You're about to miss an important plot moment.
Oh, well, I'll wait then.
We're at the
Yeah,
end of
water
the
can
stage anyway, which is when this happens.
Water can wait. Plot point cannot.
Nick? Nick, are you here? It's okay to come out. Nick? Oh, please.
Juliet! I'm so hungry.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
Shit!
That's not right.
Hobbies, badminton, bass guitar, masturbation.
Are you okay, Juliet?
Yes, are you?
One bit me. Just a little
Well,
bit.
duh.
I don't know what that means. What does it mean?
Oh no, it can't be.
I feel it in me. I'm gonna become one, huh? Fuck. I'm screwing up your birthday, aren't I? I'm sorry, Juliet. I don't want to fuck up your birthday.
My birthday? Don't worry about that. That's the dumbest thing ever.
Listen, I know it's stupid. We just started getting serious, but I wanted you to know. I know I've never said it or anything, but I kind of sort of, you know, love you. Oh, I fucking love you. Oh.
Nick.
That's
So what he
Lollipop
turns to it-
Chainsaw, everyone.
No. There's something we can try. It's the only chance we have to save you.
Juliet? What the fuck?
Oh, no.
Love you too, baby.
I was afraid she was going to go for the head. I'd hoped she'd just go for the arm that was bitten, but apparently not.
That's the first stage.
Yes!
Totally awesome.
Go ahead and get your water, and
Okay.
I'll start the next stage when you get back.
Okay.
Until then, we'll just vibe with this music. Kevin keeps landing on my microphone. Apologies if you hear like microphone brushing noises. I swear I'm not trying to do ASMR here. This is not an ASMR stream. You know what, just so it's not just me, sitting here awkwardly the whole time, I think I'll bring up the BRB screen. And then when he gets back, we'll go back.
A few inches later.
And I'm back.
Welcome back. Time to bring back the gaming screen, then.
Hey. Yeah, you know, as I was coming up the stairs, I realized I had a few screws loose.
You this long to figure that out?
Well, I knew I had a few loose screws, but I meant figuratively, not literally.
You know what I say to, having loose screws? Screw this.
Nah. I mean, I have my handy dandy screwdriver next to me. It's not even mine, though.
Alright, time for the next stage.
I have like 3 screwdrivers in here. What the hell? So I actually had a new idea for like the whole Tarn super soldier things. Like they're like the super soldiers are like the latest advancement in cybernaut technology. So like
Yeah.
in the comics, cybernauts are like these giant mech suits for Transformers. In this case, it's
Juliet,
I think he's
a zombie.
he's a little lightheaded. I think.
What? Oh no.
But he's just ahead of the game.
Yeah.
Oh God!
You think he gives good ahead?
Where's my fucking body? Oh fuck!
He ain't got no body.
I didn't know what to do.
How am I still alive? How am I still talking without a fucking thorax?
I performed a magical ritual on your head. It was really hard. And I don't mean to be a jerk, but I think maybe just a little bit of appreciation is in order. If I didn't chop off your head, the venom would have totally seeped into your brain and turned you into a zombie.
Juliet? How? How do you know how to perform a magical ritual on my decapitated head?
About that.
Some stuff I didn't tell you before, okay? I didn't want you to think I was weird. I'm kinda, sort of,
What? Juliet?
don't know how to say it exactly.
Zombies! Zombies! Coming to
I
kill us
know.
now!
I'm a zombie hunter.
What? Ah! Ah!
Yep, that's how he's gonna tag along with us.
Don't hate me.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, come on! What the fuck is going on here? Hey, this is making me dizzy!
We'll pick up some antacids later, Nick. Right now we have to kill these guys.
If I'm wrong, but antacids aren't used for dizziness, are they?
I don't think so. But then again, I'm no medical expert.
I'm no doctor.
Yeah.
Stupid zombie?
Like I am a doctor, just not that kind of doctor. Damn it, Ari. I'm an engineer, not a doctor. Well, I am a doctor, but just not that kind of doctor. It's a completely different thing. That was me trying to paraphrase fucking Treasure Planet. Oh, shit.
This kind of math sucks.
No one said there'd be math.
I agree, let's kill the math teacher because math sucks. And because, you know, he's a zombie too, of course.
Obviously.
That's totally the main reason. Not to get out of math class. Alright, what now, Fitzgibbon? Okay, bye.
I say we go after him.
Nah, we have to go this way.
Yeah.
A bomb?
That's royally effed up.
That's some whack shit!
Yeah, but you know, Nick,
Help them, right?
Nick's like me now.
I'll take care of them.
Except he ain't a bomb like I am.
He's just head of class. Anyway, since we saved this guy, what's he gonna say? Oh wait, there's what? There we go, there's the zombies. I wanna see what he's gonna say after we save him. Cause it's usually funny.
Where'd that girl go? Don't tell me
She
dead.
died.
Ah, shit.
We
Does
don't
that
have to
count
save
toward-
her, we only have to save the specific NPCs that are marked with health bars.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I was like, wait a second. Is that going to count towards your score?
No, thankfully no.
Good.
I need help!
I never thought I'd be saved by someone with such great tits.
Okay, I haven't heard him say that one before. If I remember, I'm used to him saying, like, yes, shit, running down his leg.
Oh, jeez.
Not wrong, though.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny because the fact.
I've seen better, but, you know, I still appreciate good booba when I see it.
Yeah.
I don't discriminate by size.
Yeah, neither do I. Unlike, you know, plus the fact is, you know, if I were being saved by, you know, a cute girl like Juliet, the first words out of my mouth would not be, like, I'd be saying that in my head, not out loud. But probably those words would be in my head, not thinking out loud, though. Again, they're teenagers, so they obviously
Also,
don't seem to.
To give you an idea of, like, you know, how many zombie movie references we're going to get in this game, did you catch the name of the school?
I did not know.
San Romero High.
God damn it.
And I'll put the desk down, Fitzgibbon. Let's talk this out. I would say let's talk this out by men, but you know, given who I'm playing as and given which model I'm using tonight, I don't think that's applicable.
Yeah, nah.
I was C minus. That's the most disappointing score. Anyways, what's worse than a zombie? A suicide bomber zombie.
Oh, lovely.
Fuck! I think that zombie seriously had dynamite strapped to it.
Why would somebody do that?
Gee, I wonder.
Well, in this stage, we're gonna meet the guy who caused the zombie apocalypse. Hey, Beth.
Oh, hey,
How you
Deb.
doing?
I was about to ask who bonked.
What do you think?
Yeah,
Who always announces their entrance with a bong?
that's fair.
Alright, time to show how Nick can be used to help progress. If you find a headless zombie like this, you can attach his head to it and have him control the zombie.
Well, not yet, but that spell I cast on you gives you some magical powers.
What?
Like maybe I can connect.
And America's school being portrayed well. Yeah, it's especially once we meet the guy who caused the zombie apocalypse, it's like, oh yeah, this is just painfully accurate to American high school life, even over a decade later.
Just
Yeah.
like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Whoa, this
I'm wondering if my friend
weird.
Dismal Dragoon will pop into chat tonight. Yeah, we'll see.
This is one of the things that they fucked up in the remaster that made me be like, nah, I'm not recommending this. They made it so what she counts the numbers wrong. So it makes it sound like this girl with a 3.4 GPA average can't count to 10.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry,
It's
but
like,
no.
instead of going like 1, 2, 3, like she's supposed to, it goes like 1, 2, 2, 4, 4, 5.
What should I get?
Lollipop, lollipop, oh lollipop.
Found something.
By the way, we've unlocked the costume that we can go ahead and purchase, the Sexy American Casual. There's also a whole smorgasbord of anime licensed costumes in the original version that were removed from the remaster due to not being able to secure the licenses, because the remaster was done by an extremely small studio that probably, like, you know, bless their hearts for trying, but they probably weren't up to the task.
Yeah.
Like,
what's
the
funny is
licensed
I-
music is gone, the licensed costumes are gone.
It's funny to
Like,
me because
on the PC version, there's a mod to add back in the licensed music and the licensed costumes, but everybody made changes to the graphics and gameplay that just kind of kill the vibe, in my opinion. Like, you see how this has, like, kind of a grungy comic book aesthetic?
yeah,
They got rid of all the shaders for that due to running on Unreal Engine 5 instead of Unreal Engine 3. They didn't bring over the same shaders, so everything's really brightly lit. And, the comic book aesthetic is gone, so it has more realistic shading. And that just makes it look cheap.
Oh, great, those jerks trapped us in here.
How lame.
but it's funny how it's like I just realized the first time I ever heard the song "Lollipop" was in another zombie related video game. I never actually played it, but I know what it was. Like I saw the trailer for it. It was I think it was called Stubbs the Zombie.
Oh, Stubbs the Zombie, yeah, I know that. It's the only
Yeah.
game outside of Halo to use the Halo engine. Or at least, that's how it was hyped up in its lead up to release for the original Xbox version.
Because I remember, like I think it was like either the opening video for the game or it was just a trailer. I don't know which, but it was literally like the idea is that like this young couple is at like a lover's point or whatever it's called, lover's lane or whatever it is, and then of course, you know, they're listening to the song "Lollipop," just kind of like rocking back and forth, and out of nowhere, Stubbs just gets up in the back seat and just starts rocking with them until one of them notices that he's in there, just grumbling and moaning.
So, zombie sex aside, the zombies in this game can use guns.
Oh, lovely. Nothing worse than a zombie with a gun.
I mean, the suicide bomber zombies are probably worse. Like this.
Yeah.
Soda
Oh,
makes your bones weak. That's quite a pre-ass kicking one-liner, if I do say so myself.
Hit him and run away before they explode. Run!
Oh, and they can drive buses.
What the heck is this?
Okay, we gotta act quickly. We gotta go fast.
So Juliet said she was a zombie hunter.
Yes, her whole family are zombie hunters. She comes from a line of zombie hunters.
So what, is this like her first zombie apocalypse, or is this
This
like
is her
not
first zombie apocalypse, but it's not her first time killing zombies. There's a
Okay.
piece of dialogue that I don't know if we missed or if it just hasn't played yet, where she says that she killed her first zombie at 6 months old.
Oh wow. Oh shit.
Oh, watch out!
I've never seen the zombie pull her up like that.
Well, I guess you could say these zombies went out with a bang.
Like, I've never seen the zombie do that before. Usually the girl drops down. Oh well, you can replay the stages and save the characters that you missed before.
Okay, so it's not like you know,
They're not
you're
gone
fine-
forever,
Yeah,
thankfully.
yeah.
You know,
That's
to lock the good ending behind that would be too cruel.
good. Yeah.
And the bad ending that you get by not saving everyone is already cruel enough.
Look what those jerks did to our school.
Yeah, but it does get me out of my calculus homework on Friday.
See, there's a bright side to everything, even zombie apocalypses. What is the proper plural term for apocalypse? Is it apocalypses or apocalypses?
I have no fucking clue.
I'll be back for you! Uncool,
Oh, fuck you too!
So if a fire zombie touches someone with dynamite on them, like say these guys, it sets off the dynamite.
I mean, oh god.
No, it's not gonna go the way you think. She does a scream.
Well, I mean, it did go pretty much exactly the way I thought it would.
I mean, at least she didn't do a pole dance.
That's what I thought she was going to do, but I'm just glad she didn't go all the way. Like, she just spun around on the thing, used it to...
Yes, she just
Yeah.
does a scream.
Yeah, I legit thought she was gonna, like, do fucking pole dancing, and I was like, please, no.
I'm alive. Have you seen our lip gloss? Professor Campbell is.
Oh yeah, because that's what matters, your lip gloss.
I mean, these are American high schoolers.
Fair.
Bomber zombies will explode on contact with a fire zombie. Thank you, we already figured that out.
He's getting what he
But
deserves.
we can't just let them all die, Nick.
Or we could.
Damn it.
I mean, we could let them all die, but then we'd have to worry about not getting the ending we want.
Thankfully, this is a pretty short game. There's only like 5 levels.
Okay.
Sir, you are a bit too honest. Like, I am by no means an expert on Riz, but I'm pretty sure that's not it.
What happened? I missed it.
You said I'm so totally gonna masturbate to you tonight.
Oh, god damn it. That is not something you say to a woman.
Especially one who you're not in a relationship with.
Yeah.
Anyway, time for an optional quick time event, where we Goomba stomp the zombies. This is a section that doesn't work in the remaster because the timing for quick time events is delayed.
Oh, lovely.
You're already dead.
Omae wa mo shinderu. Yes, she totally did just reference Fist of the North Star there. That's the kind of game that this is, and it's awesome.
Nice.
Oh, this is one of my favorite bits.
Like a teacher?
I didn't know you spoke Japanese, Nick.
Well, I can't speak Japanese, Juliet. I just know that one word.
Aw, your simple innocence is one of the most attractive things about you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a kitten that doesn't speak Japanese.
Yeah, okay.
My experience, most kittens don't speak Japanese.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on what kind of kitten you're talking about.
Yeah.
Depends on whether you're talking about a baby cat or a kid.
I mean, yeah, I'm betting, Meowth from Team Rocket probably would have, actually spoke Japanese. And technically, Meowth is the kitten.
Well, yeah, he does in the Japanese version.
I'm saying because technically, I would think that Meowth is technically the kitten form of a Persian. Like, that's just my 2 cents. But I could be wrong
I
easily.
mean, you're technically correct, but that's kind of correct, given that it does evolve into Persian.
Yeah.
There's something else written. It says zombie basketball. Time limit 3 minutes. You lose and blam.
Oh boy, have you ever wanted to play basketball where instead of basketballs we use decapitated heads? Because that's what we're gonna do.
Fuck, I tried to learn basketball years ago when I was a kid, but never like this.
What? Game's already started.
Oh, and if we don't beat the 100 score, then, you go boom.
Ah, lovely.
It seems like a one-sided game. 3 points.
What do we have here this time? Basketball? Why basketball? Just don't throw my head into the hoop.
Time to get to work.
Okay, so it's pretty straightforward. It's just like chop their heads off and they
And
automatically go
the
into
heads come
hoops.
off in one chainsaw swing, just for this mini game.
Okay, I was afraid you were gonna have to like pick up every single fucking zombie head. after
No,
you
they
tapped it.
automatically go to the hoop.
That's good.
If you let a zombie get in front of you, they will try to block it, which is why I stay close to the hoop instead of
That makes
going
sense.
for 3-pointers.
Yeah.
And it gets there we go. It gets a little bit harder when the cheerleaders come in, because they don't get decapitated easily.
Yeah.
Instead, they lose half of their body and walk around on their hands like that.
Or stubs that were their hands. Actually, no. I think back they are actually walking on their hands. For a second, I thought you managed to chop off their hands as well, but no. 3 points. So close. I'm betting money on you, boy. I'm betting money on you, girl. Sorry.
Wow, what a turnaround. The zombies are getting slaughtered. Incredible game, Juliet. Can't wait to see you in action again.
Where's that voice coming from?
Let me guess, it's the guy responsible, isn't it?
I think it's implied to be, but he comes back a couple other times for other mini games. I'd have to check the voice cast to make sure. Uh-oh, time to go fast again.
Mommy. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry.
Wrong
Mommy?
kind of mommy. Wait, let's go shopping. After it loads, fucking small ass Blu-ray load times.
Hi, Billy Mays here.
What should I get?
Okay, we'll get the milkshake. I haven't done the show off the roulette moves yet. I'll try and do that sometime this stream. I don't use them very often.
I found something.
And we'll get the dumbbells to raise our strength.
There it is.
And another Nick ticket. Because if you die while you have a Nick ticket in your inventory, you can potentially get a revive for free. But only if you land on the right roulette option. Nah, we don't get shotguns here, just chainsaws. Although we do get a gun upgrade for the chainsaw. But it's less shotgun and more cannon.
Kill him before he blows up.
Would you say that's the hot teacher? Would you say you're hot for teacher?
Here, I dissected a frog.
Oh, dead frog.
That's gross.
Yeah, Juliet has what we like to call a weirdness sensor, where stuff that would be, like, absolutely weird and bizarre to your average person is just normal to her, and then, like, she's grossed out by more normal things. Like, you know, the zombies are not disgusting to her, but the idea of dead frogs is.
Oh, jeez. Well, I mean, you know, I probably feel the same way being vegetarian and everything.
Well, we're not talking about eating, we're talking about, you know, the whole, like, dissecting frogs.
No, I get that, but, you know, even still, what the hell? Oh, he's missing a head.
Yeah, which means we can use them.
Nice.
So delicious.
Oh well.
Like a fucking Frankenstein's monster, almost, the way he's walking.
I like how, for a lot of the quick time events and other, like, level set pieces, they make use of the fact that Juliet is a cheerleader.
Yeah,
So-
that's nice.
Whether it's through cheering or whether through doing acrobatics, they work that into some pretty inventive stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna F you up.
Oh, God.
Come on. Oh! Oh!
Let
There,
me
we
ask you
killed
this.
Stephanie.
If you
Now for
had
her
to
partner.
if you had to swap out your hand for a weapon, like say if you got your hand chopped off and you had to pick a weapon to replace it with, what would you choose? Like, would you go for a chainsaw or would you go for something else?
One of the Buster cannons from Mega Man.
Nice.
Easy.
Yeah, for me, I think it would
Especially
really depend
since
on...
they can swap into a robotic hand.
Oh, that's all. That's pretty nice. Personally, for me, I'd probably go for like animated lockdowns right hand. I think it's his right hand. That or his left hand. I don't remember which.
So a hook?
No, actually, no. His hand, like his good actual hand, before he swap, the one that he doesn't swap out with the hook, actually has the ability to transform into a chainsaw.
Why not just go for a chainsaw? Like Ash
That's what
Williams.
Personally, my thought is like replace it with a robotic hand that can just flatten out and turn into a chainsaw. Just like that idea.
I'm surprised you didn't go with the more obvious answer of fusion cannon.
I thought about going for a fusion cannon, but my problem with that is that I don't really like the Fall of Cybertron thing where apparently the entire cannon replaces Megatron's hand. I don't like that. Call me a purist, but I prefer the cannon to be mounted on his arm, not transformed from his arm. I would say there'd be homework.
I mean, it is high school, so there's expected to be homework.
I know.
Opening and closing the door, dude!
Yeah, don't just let the greasers through here. I've had enough of grease. I was in a production of grease. I've had enough grease for one lifetime.
I don't think it's that kind of grease, Maxie.
Well, what about the greaser zombies? And I'm fighting right now with the pompadours.
Oh. Literally, when I think greasers, my mind goes to like fucking greasy spoon or whatever the hell those things are called.
I'm talking about like the 50s, guys with the leather jackets and the pompadours, like
Yeah,
Fonz.
Elvis, yeah, or Elvis, yeah, Fonz.
Well,
Elvis
Elvis wasn't a greaser. Definitely not a greaser.
That's fair.
Yeah, a pompadour,
dressed
but
like-
that does not. A pompadour does not make you a greaser by default.
No, I'd say he dressed like one though.
Oh,
'Cause
he did.
Yeah, he didn't. I could have sworn he did because of the
Oh, he
whole
dressed in like really flashy rhinestone-studded outfits.
All right, so sue me. I don't know the difference between Elvis's outfit and a greaser's outfit. So sue me.
Greasers were like, jeans, leather boots, leather jacket, pompadour. Either pompadour or
Okay.
slick back hair, depending on the style that they wanted.
Yeah.
They were more associated with, like, being the tough guys or bullies or gang members.
Yeah, 'cause they were always like riding motorcycles or whatever.
Yeah,
That's the
driving
thing.
motorcycles.
I wonder what they have. There it is! There it is!
I should
That's
stop
about as
singing
much as
because
we can get away with at once.
That's a weird thing to say.
Time to be Morikawa Sensei. The zombie hunting teacher.
Juliet. One moment, please.
Juliet, one moment, please.
Hey, Rasai.
Hobbies. Karate. The Kama Sutra. Collecting women's underwear.
Looks like you've really gotten ahead in life.
And no, he didn't kill them. He turned them into fish.
Amazing
Oh.
veteran zombie hunter ever.
Because he's also a sushi chef.
I have studied
That makes sense.
sciences for 40 years. Listen, both of you.
Time to learn how zombies work in this universe.
My research tells me that something has gone wrong on a cosmic scale.
That's a massive bummer.
I feel like I know that voice. I feel like that's George Takei, but I couldn't.
It's
it
not
could
George
easily be-
Takei.
It sounds like him, but it.
The rock
Yeah.
world and our dimension, Earth.
Like, I feel like I've heard that specific voice before, but it just sounds like fucking George Takei. But I could be confusing it with somebody else, which is probably what's going on.
Rotten world, and the gases of rotten world seeped into our world. Your friends and fellow students inhaled these gases, which transformed them into the undead. Well, whoever did this could be trying to open a permanent gate between here and rotten world, which would be catastrophic. Unfortunately, once they have become zombies, there is no return. All we can do is clean up the school, kill the undead, and stop the bomber. That is our mission. The bomber is either in the cafeteria downstairs or the courtyard. You destroy the zombies in the cafeteria. I shall look in the courtyard. I'm counting on you both. Kill the motherfuckers!
Yes, Sensei.
Oh, that is the worst cake ever.
Check, check. 1, 2, 3.
I mean, didn't you want to have your party be a bomb on your 18th birthday?
Oh, not much for parties.
Fair.
I don't think I even had a party for my 18th birthday. It just kind of happened.
Yeah. That's basically how I feel these days. I'm like, I don't feel like doing all the whole energy thing. If I want to hang out with a few friends for my birthday, that's one thing. But, I'm not going to go out of my way to, set up a fucking, event for my birthday.
Like, the last time I had something, like, extensively done for my birthday was when I turned 16.
Yeah.
Whoever's behind this knows my birthday. We must be friends on Facebook.
Oh god, that hits me hard. Must be friends on
Just saying,
Facebook.
that also dates this game to a very specific part of the 2010s.
Yeah,
When people actually used Facebook.
right. I mean, hell, I still use Facebook, but it's only because it's like, the algorithm has gone out of control to show me shit that I don't really need to see. But, I very rarely ever see any of the posts that my friends make.
Keep the fire zombies away from that dumb cake.
Scarred on me.
But like, scar on you.
That's what I just said. It's scarred on me.
You said it at the same time.
This Major League sucks.
But yeah, I think I know what I'm gonna post for tomorrow's song as for Halloween this year.
Did you see what I posted in response to you posting the real Ghostbusters?
I saw it. Yep, the Ghostbusters.
The Ghostbusters. Alright, that's all the zombies taken care of. Oh shit. Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster, 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 faster. Go, 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 go.
Sonic X?
I mean, I did have to go fast.
It's funny because, that was actually something I was saying to myself as I was trying to make as I got off the train today, heading for school this morning. Like, as soon as I got off the train, I saw the bus coming to the station. I'm like, shit, gotta go fast.
Time to meet our villain. Not him.
Magna genocide, baby!
Oh, shit.
You ever get jealous of a 77-year-old Japanese sushi chef?
He went to school with us.
He's the one planning to open the gate between here and Rotten World. I have to stop him.
Oh man, there's nothing more hysterical to me than watching this world burn. This world, this government, this society made my life a hell. Well, now everyone is gonna know a life of hell forever.
Swan.
Why did you do this to my school?
He's the goth kid at school.
Time to clean out your
Yeah.
record, Juliet.
Hey! Leave her alone! Wait till I get my hands on you, dude!
Hey, Kier.
Hey, Kier.
Lords, I invoke your dark forces in declaring myself God of this realm. As the pawn is present, may your ritual
Feel free to hop in if you want to, Kier.
purveyors appear.
Yeah.
Now!
And it's time to meet our quirky boss squad. The Dark Purveyors, which are basically like zombie gods. The new model's hot, thank you. Thank you.
He's hopping in any second now.
I
Also,
see.
old man, get the. I
What
was just gonna
better
say,
way to die?
Makes me wanna
yeah.
puke. You're the one who called us here?
The goth kid actually kind of makes me think of Ryuk from fucking Death Note.
And I demand
Not the way he
his,
talked, but like the
his,
way.
his design was inspired by Marilyn Manson.
Not surprised.
There's a lot of musical themes to this game, you've noticed.
Yeah.
Or probably not as healthily noticed.
guys, time for you to rock this entire school and everyone in it.
The reason why I say he gave me like Ryuk vibes was one, the fact that he's carrying a book, which kind of reminds me of like the Death Note, and then two, his overall look, like, you know, he gives me like Ryuk vibes, except
Hey, Kier.
How's it going, guys?
Thanks for saying the new model's hot.
It really is.
Yeah,
It's not a new model, it's a new outfit for the same model.
Ew.
It's an Elvira costume. Anyway, first boss
I
time.
knew it.
Zed, the punk rock zombie. Voiced by convicted sex offender Jimmy Urine. Which is why
By
they
the way-
redubbed him for the remaster.
By the way, I when you were talking about the costume, I already knew it was going to be this. That's why I didn't say anything.
yeah. I mean, I knew what it was as well, but that's only because Ari told me in advance what it
I
was.
was told nothing.
I kept
just
my
know-
Yeah,
mouth.
because I haven't had a chance to talk to you.
I know, but I knew like you genuinely
You said you
love
saw
Elvira.
that specific cleavage plunge, and you're like, "Oh, that's Elvira."
Believe it or not, I didn't even look at the cleavage. I saw the black like near the chest there. Not exactly the cleavage, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
The moment you said it, before I saw it, I knew it. But I know you're an Elvira fan.
Yep. I mean, I took my sign-off catchphrase from her, so I had to pay respects to her somehow.
Yeah.
Welcome to the mosh pit, you
Oh, this motherfucker.
He attacks us by swearing at us, and the letters are projectiles.
This is a very creative boss fight.
No one told me we're gonna have to deal with.
By the way, I got a joke for you.
Yeah?
Oh no.
Right now, I am a fake bad boy or a bacon boy, if you will.
Catchphrase. I'm going to kill you. A lot.
I think you can do better.
I have to agree.
You missed out on an earlier moment that was a reference to Mr. the North Star.
Look out!
Oh.
During the part where you hop on the zombie heads, which you can fail, if you get all of them in one go, before they explode, she says you're already dead.
Oh.
I'll be right back, guys. I just want to quickly check something.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, I tried the Japanese Doritos barbecue ribs.
Yeah?
They taste like barbecue ribs.
Good. Yeah, Doritos tends to get their flavors really good. Like, I had the ketchup Doritos that they had for a little bit, and they taste, like ketchup instead of just tasting like tomato.
I will say the cracked black pepper isn't that great, sadly. Didn't taste like cracked black pepper chicken. Didn't taste like it.
Perfect. Sorry, I was just checking to make sure the song I have for tomorrow was a good one.
Okay.
Want to make sure I found a good version of the song. So, yep, I found a good one. So, I'm back.
I just thought of something hilarious.
What?
I would love to see Ayume and Juliet Starling be friends. And for those who don't know, Ayume from Kore wa Zombie desu ka, or Are You Really a Zombie?
That's not a Yame, that's Haruna.
Ayumi? Haruna, thank you. I haven't
And
seen it since...
Haruna's outfit is an unlockable costume in this game.
Oh.
At least in the original PS3 and 360 version. They took it out of the remaster due to not the team being like a relatively new and very small team from what I can tell, and not having the funds to renew the licenses for the anime costumes or most of the soundtrack. So, like, all the licensed pop songs are gone in the remaster, so it kind of ruins some of the scenes. Like, for example, when you go into super mode, it doesn't play Mickey anymore. Just plays, like, some new generic stand-in.
Okay.
Like, it has new songs to replace the songs that were removed, but the new songs don't stand out at all, and they're really forgettable. And it also performs pretty poorly. They're working on fixing glitches, but like to get an idea of how bad of a state, at the very least the PC version was released in, which is why I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna get a refund for it. It doesn't have graphics options. In a PC game released in 2024.
Yeah.
But the only graphics option you have is setting your resolution. And as a result, this game runs poorly on a lot of mid-range rigs due to it running on Unreal Engine 5.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, so because my computer is probably under like the mid.
Like, even if you hit the minimum specs, you're probably not going to get good performance out of it without knowing how to tweak stuff in the engine settings to lower some of the graphical effects. And even then, they changed like all the shading and aesthetics, so it no longer has this like comic book style. Instead, it just looks like a really cheap like it looks like how this would look without all the shaders. So it looks really cheap.
I'm gonna crush your face! I'm loving this shit!
I would love to get a full-on cosplay, right?
Yeah.
Like 2 giant groups of doing Scott Pilgrim and Lollipop Chainsaw cast. 7 evil boyfriend.
I would do the second boss of the Viking one.
I don't know who I would be.
That makes Skyliner here like the most uncoolest dude ever.
I'm not skinny and lanky enough to do Zed. Plus, I just like DK more. Even though he doesn't get much screen time.
I have to see the rest of the bosses again, but I'm re-looking. Josie looks kind of badass.
I knew you would want to do Josie. He's based on funk and disco music.
Wait, is he wearing a diaper?
Yes, he is wearing a diaper.
Oh god. Shit got real with it.
This boss fight's actually kind of broken in the remaster, which is, like, I played up to this point and then I stopped. Like, there's a whole phase of it that doesn't work as intended because, the way, like, destructible environmental objects works is broken.
Yeah.
Like, it's the second phase of this fight, which, you'll see in a bit. For the record, I'm playing the original PS3 version, because I have a copy of it.
Same. Also, hear me out. If for whoever in our group decides to do said, should 100% have like signs that give compliments out. You know,
yeah.
Because obviously you can't call someone a slut and all that type of stuff at a con. So I think that'll be a nice little compromise.
Alright, this phase where he's jumping from hamp to hamp and you have to break them one by one. Especially when he starts jumping on the ones that are stacked on top of each other, you have to break them one at a time. In the remaster, you can break an entire stack in one hit. So this phase is just over in a flash.
Yeah.
So it takes the fun away from it.
Like, they remove the entire challenge from this phase in the remaster because of broken physics or broken collision or whatever's broken. Something's not working right. A lot of things aren't working right in the remaster. It's kind of sad because you can tell they were trying their best.
Yeah.
Basically, just
Because
wait
it was
till the
developed and self-published by a small Japanese team, rather than, you know, an established remastering studio.
Yeah.
And when you look at their Steam library of like games that they've released before this, it's like all like visual novels and stuff like that. So they're not even experienced in this kind of game. Which I'm like, I appreciate the effort, but you probably bit off more than you could chew, is all I have to say. Like, I would get the PC version once the bugs are fixed, and then mod in the original soundtrack and costumes, which has been accomplished already.
I remember long ago when the game was first released, you told me about this boss.
Yep, this is the first boss in the game. It's the most standout.
Yeah, for those that don't know, like me and Ari have been friends for a long time.
Over a decade now.
Ari is the reason I picked up the Lollipop Chainsaw.
Nice.
I picked this up because I'm a fan of Suda51. Even though he didn't really, like, spearhead this project as much as James Gunn did. To my understanding.
Ooh, that one actually hurt a little, bitch!
He was more like a producer rather than the lead.
Yeah.
That's why I say that, like, this is peak James Gunn. Because keep in mind, James Gunn was not, like, a must-have Hollywood director back then like he is now.
Yeah.
He was mostly known for some cult horror films and writing the script of the first live-action Scooby-Doo movie.
Let me ask you this. If you were in the Lollipop Chainsaw universe and you were a boss, how would your boss fight be?
I don't know how my boss fight would be, like, mechanics-wise, but I know what the theme of it would be, since each of the Dark Purveyors has a musical motif to them. Like, Zed is punk, PK is Viking metal, Mariska is psychedelic 60s rock. Josie's Funk and Disco, and the last guy whose name I always forget. Is classic rock. Mine would be like power metal themed or death metal themed.
Ooh. For me, you already know, it would probably be some kind of weird amalgamation of hip hop, R&B, and rock.
I could see it as being like new metal themed.
Yeah.
Since you do like new metal.
I mean, I like music in general, so it all worked out.
Like,
But
Ari,
as far as like all of them have some sort of rock related theme.
like honestly, Ari, if all three of us were like Lollipop Chainsaw bosses,
You would be power metal. Mine would be more like, I don't know what genre you would call, like Iron Maiden or Judas Priest. Actually, there is a name for that. New wave of British heavy metal. That's what mine would be.
Okay, yeah, I'd be the power metal guy. I figured you would probably be doing death metal, Ari.
I'm back and I'm torn between death metal / black metal and Wabam, as it's known for short.
Yeah.
New wave of British heavy metal, Wabam.
Yeah.
You know, what about a mix of alternative rock and new metal? Because, you know, I'm a big fan of old school Linkin Park.
Yeah. Basically, I'm thinking, like, for you, like, a mix of, like, Rage Against the Machine and new metal. You know, the whole, like, rap rock fusion.
You know me so well. So you say Rage? Ah!
Also, one thing I have to praise the remaster for, they include a streamer mode that swaps out the licensed music or original soundtrack songs. But there's barely any licensed music in the remaster, so it's kind of pointless.
Yeah. But I still appreciate the fact they have a streamer mode, which every game nowadays should have.
Grand Theft Auto 6 has to have it if they want people to stream it.
Yeah, I mean, in general, every game that has, licensed music should have a streamer mode.
Yeah.
By now, they've probably transformed all your fellow students.
Wait, the next area is the farm, I think, right?
No, the next area is the stadium. The farm is the area after that.
Okay, and that's when we get to meet the younger
younger sister.
Yeah.
I don't remember her name. Rosalind.
She gets the head pats.
Farm? There's more food to devour on the farm.
Oh, I have this for you, Juliet.
He is such a troll.
I love Morikawa Sensei for how little screen time he has.
He's basically just Master Roshi.
He is basically just Master Roshi.
Just turned the silliness up to 16.
Also, this is how you go to heaven in this world. Not heaven, they don't call it heaven, they call it a world beyond words. You don't climb a stairway to heaven. You take an express elevator.
I mean, if you think about it, it's a lot more modern than a stairwell or a escalator.
So yeah, this is our first chainsaw upgrade, the Chainsaw Dash.
Now that's a sweet ride.
I think I know how my boss fight mechanics would work. It would probably be you have to attack on the rhythm, so it's like a action rhythm game, kind of like what was it, Crypta the Necro Dancer?
Yeah.
I think that would be a fun, interesting boss fight.
Yeah. Okay.
And
I think it would be cool if they just worked music into the boss fights in general, rather than just having that be the aesthetic.
if they ever were
It's
to
like,
do
other than, you know, being a zombie game, it's very heavily music-y.
Yeah. So you like the idea of, like, maybe, what was that game on Xbox? Fuck. The game that was shadow dropped.
Hi-Fi Rush.
Thank you. Something like that, basically.
Not exactly like that, where Hi-Fi Rush is like the music, like doing well in basic combat is tied to attacking on beat. I think more so like if you say back for the boss fights.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
where like working, where like attacks and stuff are tied to the beat.
I'm not sure I can do this.
Yeah, that's how I say I would like my boss fight to be attacked, like, to the, you know.
About being ahead. First of all, I can put you in a bag and sneak you into movies for free.
All right, that hardly makes up for.
JKR, we're gonna go to the movies.
You taking me? I'd be down for that.
Should I get an extra big thing of popcorn?
Oh, hell yeah.
And we just push you in there so you can eat your way in?
Extra butter, too.
Oh, of course. You always go extra butter. Extra butter is the minimal requirement. Extra
Here's
butter.
the guy I was talking about. That's my favorite. BK. Voiced by Michael Rooker. Who you might know as Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy. Because he appears in like all of James Gunn's stuff.
Lots of tasty treats for you here, eh, you meal?
I forgot about this. Oh my god, I think he actually inspired that that rowing game. I think this one boss inspired it.
Floating Viking ship is not a good thing.
Another dark purveyor.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
That's my big sister.
Back of Ages?
Is it hold on.
Cordelia. She's a zombie hunter too.
Really?
No, let me look it up. Hold on.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Hey! What's up, Juliet?
Yeah, I like her older sister.
Yeah, Cordelia's fun. All of her family's fun. Turn-ons, guns, quesadillas, bullet wounds, and her enemies.
Oh, it's called Ragnarok.
I haven't heard of it.
It's basically a rock game where you're drumming on beat. That's basically it, and you're like rowing.
Okay.
It's PC and VR. I'll take a
nice
screenshot and put it in the chat for you later. But it looks like something you would probably play on your free time at least.
Pissing yourself right now.
I said, Sorry,
You said
what?
butt fuck?
Yes. 10 hut, 10 butt fuck.
Oh god.
Check out this new trick, Nick. It's called the Chainsaw Dash.
Wait, stop! It makes me dizzy. Ah, watch the eyes.
I'll take some anti-nausea pills.
Yeah, I'm on those already. They work wonders.
By the way, it's October 3rd for the Full Metal Alchemist fans.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, October 3rd.
Yeah, I just got
I need
reminded
to remember
also.
October. I need to remember October 26th. Before you ask, because I know you're wondering why specifically October 26th, it's my waifu's birthday.
Ah, nice.
It's Murasaki's birthday.
You have your priorities.
I just wish I had some Noel Vermilion stuff, but everything is overpriced or faked on Amazon.
Yeah.
From my experience, they don't, voice actors don't necessarily care if it's fake stuff.
I mean, even then, the stuff don't come till after their con, sadly.
Well, you know, I found like 2 pieces of artwork that I liked on Newgrounds, for free, mind you. So, I mean, I could always check Newgrounds
Like,
if you wanted me to.
he's just getting like a nice print out on some official art of Compa. And I think that side, if anything, you could do that with well. Like have it printed out in like Kinko's or something.
Yeah, that's exactly what.
Because I'm having someone I admire sign, potentially sign something, I want it to be authentic. You know.
Yeah, that's fair.
If all else fails, she'll probably have some Noel stuff at her booth.
That is true. She might. So I will. If I see anything Noel related, I will grab it and have it signed for you.
That was like one for breakthrough roles.
Yeah, if anything, I could send some bucks over just in case.
We'll see what happens when the con comes.
You know, like let me know, okay?
I'll let you know, dude. Don't worry about it. I'll let you know.
Yeah, you know how I am, because you guys spent so much money on me, especially with winter and everything, and I just appreciate you guys. I really do.
No worries, dude. We're friends. Friends help each other when they need it.
Oh god, it was bad enough that we had footballers. Now we have to fight baseballers. First we had basketballers, then we had footballers, now we have baseballers. We got all the balls represented except for what am I forgetting? Oh yeah, soccer. You know, the real football.
There is no soccer-based ones, are there?
Nope.
I just realized.
Yeah, because soccer doesn't apparently. Nobody really gives a crap about soccer when it comes.
Well, in America, they don't. Worldwide, everyone else does.
No, I know. I was just saying, like, in American high schools, nobody gives a shit about soccer.
At the same time, this is a Japanese developed game.
Yeah.
Fun fact: I actually did try out for soccer in 5th grade.
I played soccer for a bit when I was a little kid. You know, just like the thing that every American kid goes through.
Yeah.
Every American suburban kid goes through, where your parents are like, oh, let's sign you up for some sports, even if it's a sport you don't give a shit about. That was a big part of my childhood.
Yeah.
The only one I cared about was martial arts, and I wish I stuck with it. But other
The only one I ever kind of got into was baseball.
I actually got asked to join the baseball team because of how I was pitching. I'm like, I don't like baseball.
Like, I'm not a good pitcher, I'm not a good runner, but I'm a good batter.
Same here. Like, it's also for football. I regret not trying out for football at least. And I was good at football, good at martial arts. Basketball, I was pretty average, and I couldn't join the team sadly. But then again, that particular coach, I think, had a thing for me. Like, didn't like me at all.
Oh.
And I got a
so
story.
He had
for
the
that.
opposite of a thing for you.
You know what I mean? I hate bowling.
So he had it out for you.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. And the reason I say this is because in 4th grade, the kids that were about to graduate, the 8th graders, they put the shirt on their head and tied it like a do-rag. I wanted to do the same for my last year. I got basically sent to the principal's office, which is BS, you know?
Yeah.
New outfit, American cheerleader. A cheer outfit that would make the founding fathers proud and aroused.
But Kier, I would have tried out for football, but then I read that book that everyone writes. The whole link between brain damage and football.
Mm.
Yeah.
This was back in 2000. Actually, I didn't try out for football. This would have been 2006 or 2007, I think.
Yeah, for me,
if I were to.
During that period of time, the sport I was mostly doing was, I want to say, tennis. That or was basketball. I was trying for basketball as
like
well.
tennis too. We just didn't have a tennis team.
Yeah.
I wish we had a badminton team because I think I could have done well in badminton. We didn't have tennis, sadly.
I mean,
But,
me
yeah.
being homeschooled, like I didn't have the ability to play tennis at home, but there's a sports center, a good like maybe a 20-minute drive from here, on a good day, that has like tennis courts, like I think 6 tennis courts all in the basement. So it's like
Trying to remember how to switch costumes because it's different in the remaster.
options maybe.
Well, it's not an
Juliet.
option. Maybe I think you might only be able to do it from the world map. Oh well, I only have 2 costumes right now anyway.
Yeah. Oh, lovely. Now I'm fucking getting a headache. Ugh.
So yeah, going back to the story.
Yeah.
So after everything is done with, right? It's like the last week or so, or the last couple of days, and they're giving out popsicles. And I'm still salty about this. Keep in mind, this is like what 2002 or some shit, right?
Yeah.
They're giving everyone popsicles, but they don't. He don't just give me one. He says no because you think you're better than everyone, and it's like. I never said that. I never thought that.
But it's not your fault if it's true. This guy, why is this guy so relatable? Why is this random, like, NPC you have to rescue relatable? Did you hear what he said before he vanished into the ether?
No.
I need a girlfriend.
Oh, yeah.
Relatable.
But yeah, you know what I wish I did? I wish I went to the other teacher that was there and told her what he said. Because how you gonna say that to a child?
Right.
That's disgusting, really.
You know, I
Unrelated, but bad joke bit of dialogue they just did where Nick says his favorite color and keeps fucking it up. They fucked up the joke in the remaster because the punchline, the line, both the subtitle and the audio for the punchline for the joke don't play. And it's not like they removed the line, it's just they fucked up on the coding. Which they have acknowledged. There's a lot of lines that don't play that are supposed to.
These small fires are dangerous, but kind of atmospheric and romantic.
But I also have to like kind of feel bad for the developers of the remaster because like this game, the remaster's not really getting any coverage from major gaming outlets for like no apparent reason. And you got like, you know, the terminally online, you know, conservative culture war grifter bros that are saying they don't want to review it because the pretty white woman in it. I'm like, no, that's not it at all. You idiot. Get off the internet. Touch grass. Touch grass, says the VTuber. But, like, one thing in particular is, like, they sent out a review code to IGN, right?
Yeah.
And IGN just said, we're not reviewing this because it's a remaster. And we already reviewed the original, so that score is applicable to the remaster. I'm like, first of all, no, the fuck it's not. Not like it's this broken at launch. And second, you've literally never had this policy before or since. What are you talking about?
Oh, I think every YouTuber needs to come out and call them out on their bullshit.
Okay, so Juliet just explained how she and Nick can still have babies.
Oh.
They can use magic and grow it in a petri dish to make a baby. But there's a 50% chance it'll be a cannibal.
Oh my.
Speaking of which, if you want to see a really schlocky, but like, you know, good schlocky, I say good schlocky, it's got a lot of fucked up stuff in it. Horror movie that involves a killer baby, look at the movie The Suckling.
I'm just laughing because they're going to show the butt, the back of your ass.
But yeah, The Suckling is about a killer mutated aborted fetus attacking people that are trapped inside of a combination abortion clinic and combination back alley abortion clinic and brothel.
I have no words.
Red Letter Media reviewed it for best of the worst, and they were left speechless by how fucked up it was.
I wonder why.
What am I gonna do? Say no?
Let's pop you on this.
Oh well.
What? Awesome, Nick. You're the best.
Like, to give you an idea of how speechless even the VHS distributor for the VHS copy they had was, the plot description, you know how the plot descriptions on VHS tapes for schlocky B movies, you find out the video rental place like this wouldn't be a Blockbuster place, this would be like Hollywood Video or something.
Yeah.
You know how they usually like embellish the story a whole bunch and write a whole bunch of fancy language to make it sound deeper than it is?
Mm-hmm.
The plot description on the VHS was 2 sentences.
Oh.
So how long have you been a zombie hunter?
Forever. I killed my first zombie at 6 months old with a sharpened.
Okay, there's the line.
Wait, how do you kill a zombie at 6 months?
With a sharpened rattle. Duh, that's what she said.
You know what I mean.
I mean, she comes from a family of zombie hunters. It's in the genes.
I like how your avatar is looking at me like, shut the fuck up.
I'm using different tracking software tonight, and it seems to think that I'm like leaning to the left. Well, I'm not. Yeah, in the remaster, super mode just doesn't hit the same without Mickey playing.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I looked at the name. I was partially right. It was Ayumu when his name popped up on the chainsaw.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the magical girl that he gets the chainsaw from.
It's funnier when Ayumu has it.
Yeah,
I like it
but you
more.
did Haruna's outfit in this game has a in the PS3 version has an unlockable skin.
So I would like to be friends with Hell Scythe.
Drive carefully.
Yeah, I would love to be more than friends with Euclid Hell Scythe, because she's one of my waifus.
Yeah, I'm just happy being friends.
I would even that. You know what? I don't know if someone who's half vampire can be revived as a zombie, but I would be okay with her trying on me.
All I gotta say is
she can do basically anything. Her words can conjure stuff into reality, which is why she never speaks. So, who's to say that she couldn't revive and hunt a half undead person from death?
True. The reason, you know why I say friendship only, right?
Why?
I can be your wingman.
Oh, hell yeah, thank you.
No problem.
Besides, you seem like you would be more into, Sarah and, the vampire ninja.
Yeah. Keep in mind, there's technically 2 factions, but yeah, she is the one I do like.
The one with the bigger titties. And that, calls, depending on whether you're watching the fan subs or the official, translation, calls, Ayumu either a piece of shit or a maggot.
I think I saw, I don't know which ones I saw, but I think I saw both of them being
I saw both of them, but, like, technically maggot is a little bit closer to what that specific phrase in Japanese means. Like, the literal translation would be like a dung beetle.
Oh, so like Ringo?
Yes, like Ringo.
Hold on, with what?
Anyways, did you miss zombie basketball? Because it's back.
Oh my goodness.
I'm probably gonna stick around for this mini game, and then I'm gonna probably call it early because I have started to develop a bit of a headache, and I don't know why.
Fair enough. You need to look out for yourself.
Let's put the round thing in the goalpost, Nick.
The
Yeah, I
round
would-
thing in the goalpost.
That's the wrong sport.
My mind just went in the gutter when she said that, though.
I mean, if your thing is round rather than, cylindrical,
You know what I
then
mean?
Where'd all those rainbow thingies when you cut a zombie in half?
Been wall balls.
there you go. There's the explanation for where the rainbow sparkles come from. Awesome.
Nice shot.
You got this. I believe in you. Believe in me who believes in you.
Yeah, especially since you started off at 40 instead of 0. All I have to do is get under the basket, and then I'm good. Just as long as this guy can't block my shots, I'm good. Okay, not that under the basket. It's a good thing I can't get fouled in here. This guy quite close. There we go.
There we
15
go.
seconds left.
The zombies are getting slaughtered. Incredible game, Juliet. Can't wait to see you in action again.
Well, I am a man of my word, so I am going to head off for the night. I might stick around in the chat. I don't know yet, but
If you need, if you aren't able to stick around and chat, just get some rest. Take some Tylenol or some ibuprofen or some Excedrin. Your choice of headache medication.
yeah, I should actually
Yeah.
check to see if I have any.
JKR, before you go, you know what would definitely help with your headache?
Please don't give me a head choke.
Nice, a horse.
There you go.
Horse.
A horse.
Fuck with a horse.
Quit horsing. Quit horsing around, you two.
Wait, you could take the horse to the medicine spot.
I mean, if you did it, I don't think that ivermectin is going to help with a headache. I don't think horse paste is going to help with this. Unless it's a parasitic thing that's causing the headache. Unless he has brainworms like Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
What's actually hilarious, this is actually relevant to a YouTube short. This guy was actually reviewing gas station burritos, and it had shrimp in it. We never go for that.
You never go for any kind of seafood from a gas station.
Exactly. And I even put in the comment section, I would never get seafood from that gas station unless I know for a fact I would get the worms from Futurama. That's the only way.
Oh yeah, the worms, I remember them.
That's the only
That was a
way. Am I
good
getting those
episode.
worms? That was a great episode. That was maybe top
One
5
of the
actually.
low extreme tips was just, hey, can you not look up my skirt, please?
Well, I'm gonna head off now. Good night,
head
Ari.
off.
Yes.
Okay, this bit. This is a joke about how the concept of blooding zombies was introduced in a James Gunn remake of Dawn of the Dead.
I saw it. It was for my late brother's birthday. He wanted to see it.
It's James Gunn making fun of himself with them saying the idea of running zombies is stupid, which is what most Romero zombie fans agree with.
Running zombies are stupid. More terrifying, yes.
I mean, the zombies in this game can basically do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah. I mean, they speak.
But have a good night, JKR. Stop saying in the call if you,
Yeah, I'm actually gonna
get
head off.
off.
I just didn't... Yeah, I'm gonna head off now. Have a good night, guys.
head off.
Have a good night, JKR. Wait, that's a lunch lady? I forgot that's a lunch lady. Well, grandma.
Yeah, her name's Danielle.
I forgot she was in this game. Because in the
I
farm,
forgot
isn't there
a lot of
like...
stuff in this game, because I haven't played it in a while.
Yeah, I think in the farm you fight 3 of them at the same time, I think.
If there's anything that I have to give the mediocre at time of speaking, remaster credit for, it's giving me a reason to play the original again. Because I've been meaning to stream this for years. Even before I became a VTuber, I just never did it.
Oh, I'm in that same boat.
Mostly because I didn't have a good, reliable way to capture PS3 footage.
During that time, I didn't have a capture card. Or my PC was too weak, I think.
I can relate, lady.
Oh, I can relate also.
Heat it up.
Ooh.
What the dick is going on with all this crazy stuff?
What the dick?
It's my new phrase I invented.
Go, die, zombie scum! Ready? Okay, undead, we slay! You are sucking, we are great! DD, decapitate! UGL!
Why is that so good?
Because they're cheerleaders.
My squad is
You know what I mean. Like, it's
Agnes used to be
better than it needs to be.
Now she has an intestine coming out of her vagina. Ugh.
What?
Holy.
He was saying she used to be so hot, but now she has an intestine coming out of her vagina.
Okay.
I forget how fucking weird and also hilarious the
That's
banter
James
is.
Gunn for you. That's James Gunn script for you.
Girls in Kenya have big butts.
The funny thing is, I can actually explain that.
Oh my god! Easter egg! Oh.
Now, when I can't explain,
I need another tampon.
no
Go get
comment.
that lady.
No comments.
Super wow.
Okay, time to shop again.
I wonder what they have.
This game right now is making me want to make a playlist of like music like this out of nowhere.
Yep. That's basically my usual playlist.
Oh yeah, I actually got rid of Amazon Music.
Good. Not worth it. It's got a terrible selection.
Well, it's not even that. Okay, when you compare Spotify, Pandora, Amazon Music that don't know about iMusic or whatever Apple has.
Apple Music has a great selection.
Oh. Well,
The problem is there's no free version. You have to subscribe.
Yeah. Okay, so this is my issue with Amazon Music. The most recently, I was trying to listen to a song while I was cleaning the bathroom. I couldn't do one song before it kept crashing. And I just got so annoyed, I got rid of it. And I complained about that. I also complained because I do like some international music. Excuse me.
Juliet?
Complained about that. It's like, what am I paying?
Sis, but you're moving around too much as you hunt zombies. From a distance, use your homing attack. When they get close, rush in for the kill. It's kind of common hunter knowledge, but you know.
I wanted to be quiet, so that was conveyed for the audience. But yeah. Excuse me.
Nick,
One of the biggest way you can tell this takes place in an American high school. Juliet is very self-conscious about having what she calls a gross fat butt and not viewing her having a big booty as a positive. Like, even in American high schools, apparently. You know, I wasn't in high school at this time, but I had just gotten out of high school. They do not follow the revolutionary philosophy of Sir Mix-a-Lot. I like big butts. I cannot lie.
Yeah.
To other brothers can't deny.
Can't deny.
When a girl walks in with an itty-bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung.
Feels great to have legs again, even if they are really slow.
So I mentioned this earlier before you showed up. The remaster fucks up these cheerleading segments because they get a number counting wrong and play like multiple of the same number in a row. So it makes it sound like Juliet, who canonically has a GPA of 3.4, cannot count. It's stuff like instead of doing one, counting up to 10 properly, it's like 1, 2, 2, 4, 4, 5.
What's funny is I think Juliet has a higher GPA than I did. The only thing is, I had really bad teachers in high school. Like for English.
I had a really bad math teacher in high school who was like very condescending and like boomerish towards the students. Like, you know, the whole, you're never going to pass this class with that attitude thing. And then at the end of the semester, he tried to spin it as like, oh no, I was doing that on purpose to try and encourage you to prove me wrong. And everyone was like, well, it didn't fucking work.
Yeah. Like, you just come
He
over
only
with an
worked
asshole
there
that
for
no
one semester.
Yeah, I had one thing I never understood were the teachers that be like, oh, I failed everybody, I'll fail my whole class. That's nothing to be proud of. I had a teacher that was like that, and I had her, and Sai was valedictorian, basically, I think, or in that field. It was like top 20 graduating. It would have been top 10, but her class screwed him over. That tells you how bad a teacher she was.
Yeah.
Then his little brother, which I'm not going to say his name, but his nickname that I call him Rocky, he ended up getting her in his school. So, because I call him and his brother my brothers, basically. 3 generations.
I agree with that firefighter zombie. That is a horrible way to die.
Yeah.
Dying with a Katy Perry song stuck in your head. Timely. Unintentionally timely, given she just came out with a new album that's gotten universally negative reviews.
Oh.
It's basically her trying to do her like usual late 2000s, early 2010s era Katy Perry shtick when people don't want that any. And also like trying to be like, you know, the most vapid kind of feminist while she's working with an alleged rapist to produce her music.
I just been following the Diddy.
The one that was accused of abusing Kesha before she got out of her contract with him.
Yeah. And there's...
Yeah, Katy Perry still works with him, and she's not spoken out in defense of him, but just, you know, been oddly silent about it.
Usher was joking around saying, "Oh, my Twitter got hacked." Like, no, it didn't. We all know it.
But yeah, she came out with a new album and everyone's clowning on it. Which, this is another flop album after her previous flop album.
So, I just confirmed some information to actually be true.
Okay.
Willow Smith came out. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, awesome. Came out as what?
Yeah. About, basically the taglines were about how Will Smith sold her to Diddy. Or sold her out to
I
Diddy.
thought you meant came out as in, like, came out of the closet.
No.
That's usually what this person came out means.
I'm using the old 90s lingo, not the come out that way.
Yeah, that is much less fun.
Yeah, that's what.
Still worth congratulating her for, but
yeah,
holy shit.
call him out. Also, that's a cool ass gun.
Aim and shoot at the
Yep.
zombies. Can you score a winning home run?
This in itself could have been a mini game.
I mean, Suda 5-1 would go on to make a baseball game later. I can't remember what it's called. It's like the one game of his that no one seems to have played. And I don't think it's even available anymore. It was like an Xbox 360 exclusive.
Sweet shot.
Bottom of the ninth, Juliet Starling at bat.
Looks like they want to play ball.
That is so cheesy.
Here I go.
I mean, this whole game's intentionally cheesy, and that's why it's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Ted Williams, your face.
But I still find it funny that Pandora is better than Amazon Music.
Yeah, Pandora, which has been around, which is like no one gives a shit about it anymore. That's how old it is.
It's still better than Amazon
SoundCloud
Music.
is better than Amazon Music from my experience.
Oh yeah,
Even when you're listening to like bootleg uploads of King Crimson, it's still better than Amazon Music.
Yeah. Another thing too is the reason that SoundCloud in a way is better than Spotify, and hear me out. They don't exploit their artists the same way.
Yeah. Unfortunately, most of music streaming services do in some fashion. Spotify's the worst about it.
Yeah, they are.
There's a good podcast episode. There's a podcast called Even More News, created by the people that do the web show Some More News, where they did an episode talking about how bad Spotify is, and their guest to, provide perspective on it was the lead singer of E6. Who is one of the many people that's been screwed over by Spotify. Basically, what amounts to with like why Spotify is so bad is because Spotify is like co-created and co-owned by the major record labels. It's another way for them to funnel money away from their artists.
Mm-hmm. Like I remember on one of those YouTube shorts, right? Someone basically said they used Spotify and had like, I don't know, 50 million listens or some shit. I think they ended up making, it was like billions of listens, right? They ended up making like $15,000 or $10,000. That's how bad it was. And people were like, well, they shouldn't have. It was like, I can't remember everything about it. Like, it was like silent noise. And it was like a 10-second or 30-second long of that. And people just called those people out saying, instead of ignoring what the artist did, why don't we look how predatory the amount is? Which is, yeah, look how exploitative it is. If you're
I mean, the music
billions
industry
on
being
billions-
exploitative towards artists, Paris the thought.
I know, it's like, it's like saying spinach is healthy. Who's making such a bold statement like that, right?
Here I go!
I love this model's outfit.
I love that. I just love this particular body for Nick because his head's so tiny compared to the rest of it.
Yeah. I was talking about your model, I like the clothing, like the outfit.
Oh,
That's what I
my
was
model.
saying.
Thank you.
That's what I was saying.
I'm glad you are intrigued by my tribute to the Mistress of the Dark.
Oh, speaking of Halloween themed stuff, right?
By the way, I do have a Halloween outfit / potential new every now and then outfit for my male model as well. Something to fit in with part of the theme of what we've been doing a lot this year, where streams go.
Shit posting?
I mean, as far as the games I've been streaming. What I really need to do as far as my male model goes is get like a biker outfit for it as a tribute to my I want to say playthrough. It's more like a autopsy of Right to Hell Retribution. Because I still have that amazing piece of fan art that Shiva did, where she drew my old male model dressed as the main character from Right to Hell Retribution, and instead of riding a motorcycle, he was riding a tricycle. It's still one of my favorite pieces of art that she's drawn, and that's saying something because I love all of the art she's drawn for me.
Well, the game's over. Guess that bomb's gonna go off. While you're blown into a million fucking pieces, think we'll wrap things up in the booth. See ya!
Why you blow into a million fucking pieces?
I love you, baby. Always.
I wonder if this is gonna be my next ramen moment. I don't think anything's gonna come as close as, the ramen did. But figuring out that I'm doing something fucking wrong with this.
Can you score a winning home run?
I just thought someone has to do this. Whenever you have a ramen moment, it's basically Arikado's ramen, and it's just all those scenes in a long ass compilation.
I mean, I do want to get a emote for ramen moments, but I just need to get some more emotes from Chiba in general. Problem is, I'm kind of running out of slots for emotes at my current level of subscribers.
Looks like they want to play ball.
Like, I can only have, I think, 5 emotes at my current level. It's, determined by how many, the highest amount of subscribers you've had at once.
Yeah.
I would need, 15 subscribers at once in order to, unlock more emote slots.
I mean, if anything, we can also have it for the Discord.
Yeah, but, I want to have some unique emotes to, use on stream, as well as I want to get a raid emote done for when I raid other people.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know what I would want as a raid emote other than maybe just having text that says raid underneath my model cheering.
I don't know what I would want from my own raid model now that raid emote. Now that you mention it.
Well, if you need emotes, you have an artist you can go to for them now.
I got two
I mean,
of them.
once you hit affiliate, of course.
Yeah, I like more like 3 or 4 I can go to, but there's plenty of artists. Like you said, Shiba's one. One of my friends being Jinx. I also got Emerald Tears I can go to. There's Proto as well.
Yeah, Proto. I always forget that Proto's a great artist. I don't primarily know him for his art. I primarily know him for basically a lot of other stuff. Just having known him throughout the years. I know him for his cosplays. I know him for his great taste in music. Anyone who's a fan of the Proto Man has, by default, has a good taste in music.
Yeah.
And I say that because the Proto Man have covered a wide variety of genres throughout their albums.
I just thought of something.
So, yeah.
A way I can support all of my artist friends, hear me out on this, okay? So whenever I get a memorable moment, right?
Yeah.
I could have that one artist friend do the emote for it. There'll be different art styles, yes, but this way I get to support all my friends.
Yeah, I guess we should find my sister.
I think the ship went over to the school's unrealistically gigantic swimming pool.
And I got you to thank for making me think of all of them.
I like that you pointed out that the swimming pool is unrealistically gigantic.
Oh
yeah, I said sometime during this stream I was going to show off what the Nick tickets do. Press L3. Awesome. And you do roulette that comes up, and depending on what the roulette lands on, Nick does different things briefly. I was trying to land on I guess I can do Nick Boss here. Even though it's not really gonna help at all. But I was trying to do there we go, Nick Shake.
You're so sexy, Nick. Nick Shake.
Hey, Shadow Dragon.
Hey, Shadow Dragon.
Glad you showed up.
You know,
Hope you saw my message about what happened to the Silent Hill 2 stream last night. Nothing to worry about. Just ISP was not having it, and I was also zooted on cough medicine, which I did not take before streaming this time because I remembered the doctor said to take it before I go to sleep instead.
Believe Cordelia wants to buy a motorcycle? Oh, there is no way. Those things are death traps. Bad enough your dad has one, and the same.
So I'll try to fit in Silent Hill 2 next week, since the schedule's full for this week.
Oh, you just reminded me. I need to do my schedule for this coming week. I'm actually thinking for Monday and Wednesday in the morning, doing some early morning writing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What exactly is wrong with Repop? I mean, it's playable, but it's got a lot of bugs and performance issues. They lost the rights to most of the licensed music that really sets the mood for Lollipop Chainsaw and gives it its particular aesthetic. They've actively addressed that they're trying to fix a lot of the performance and bugs that were at launch. But I'm of the... Basically, what I'm saying is, wait until it's been fixed to get it instead of getting it now. Because, there's no reason that it should have launched in this state. If you get the Steam version, it doesn't even have graphics options. And because it runs on Unreal Engine 5 instead of the old Unreal Engine 3 like the original did, it runs poorly on low to mid-range machines because it's just horribly unoptimized. Like, they're set. Like, it's not so much that's unplayable. Like, the No More Heroes PC ports were at first. It's like, it's got so many tiny issues that add up, and it's like, is it worth getting it now? Or do you just wait until everything's been fixed and get it when it's in its best state? And I say go for the latter.
Yeah.
Like, I appreciate that the devs were, trying their best with a small team that had never taken on something of this, like, level before. Like, maybe they weren't the right team to do it. Maybe they bit off more than they could chew.
Ouch. The whole no body thing is cool. I wouldn't have to worry about gaining weight. Food would just fall out.
The whole no body thing is cool.
Then I wouldn't be as gross and fat as I am now.
I don't want chewed food falling out of my neck. That's disgusting.
I love how Juliet's family literally objectifies him. Like, they treat him as if he's an accessory, rather than a person. It's not often that you see him, like, a male love interest be the objectified one in a game like this.
Is it weird to actually think and say it's kind of a breath of fresh air?
Yeah. Leave it to Suitified One and James Gunn to do that. Cute head boyfriend is his name, I forget. Also, for the record, if you want to know what language it is that, DJ here is speaking every now and then, it's Icelandic.
Getting a little seasick.
Well, you did finish Zone of the Enders 1 from the HD collection you have on PS3, and Kid Leo almost sounds like Axel from Mega Man X7. Not the same voice actress, but very coincidentally, close in how she sounds. But yeah, the PS3 Zone of the Enders HD collection is a fine enough way to play Zone of the Enders and Zone of the Enders 2. Because it got a patch that fixed a lot of bugs and improved performance. Whereas the Xbox 360 version, just like with Silent Hill, never got the patch. Hobbies, disembowelling, drinking blood, balancing a ball on his nose.
By the way, you and Shadow Dragon, I gotta thank y'all because you guys give me an idea for some things to add to my stream schedule.
Out of the Enders?
Actually, because it's Halloween, I was thinking Klonoa 1 and 2. Costume Quest 1. I'm already doing Castlevania, so that's going to be in the mix.
Which Castlevania?
Dawn of Sorrow right now.
Okay. Oh yeah, you did stream Dawn of Sorrow.
Yeah,
I got the Dominus collection, so I could do that now. But I'm trying to see how many of the Metroidvanias I can get through in release order. As far as like the ones I'm interested in, so not stuff like Circle of the Moon.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I can't remember.
Because I've heard like everyone says you could just skip Circle of the Moon. It's non-canon anyway.
But mainly, Klonoa 1 and 2.
Okay, so this whole phase of this fight was taken out of the remaster. Or at least like it didn't trigger when I fought him. I know I said earlier that I only played up to Zed. I forgot that I did play at the beacon.
Oh, okay.
On the PS5 version. At in time, yeah.
Yeah,
especially the stuff with the Snatcher.
I was thinking the princess, that chick, that stage.
Yeah,
when I gave everyone
the
PTSD.
Subcon. I think it's called like the Subcon Forest.
Yeah. That one gave people PTSD, I think.
Yeah, it has a lot of lore tied to it that was cut out of the final product.
Arguably also one of the best worlds also.
Oh yeah, it's definitely the most fun. It's got the best boss fight theme.
Oh, hold on, let me allow that. There we go.
Hey Lou, why did I have you worried? I'm sorry for getting you worried. I didn't mean to get you worried. What'd I do to get you worried? What'd I do wrong?
You were sick.
Yeah, I had a bad cold, but like the reason I didn't stream last night, I told you why.
Oh, I just realized something also that will be amazing for a live stream.
But for the record, so you don't have to keep worrying. Today I started finally feeling gradually better, instead of there being like barely any difference. So I am getting better. I'm not feeling as congested and lightheaded today.
Got a lot of gall, little girl.
Hear me out. Have you ever played DC Supervillains for the Lego one?
I have not played any of the Lego games except for Lego Star Wars 1. So no.
Later on, let's test and see if we can do the 2-player stuff with just my copy of the game. I'm just curious. Not tonight, obviously.
Oh no, the controller for the battery for controller 1 is low. Eric. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh yeah.
Don't burn myself out. I'm not burning myself out. I don't know why people keep on saying don't burn yourself out. I took last night off so I would not burn myself out. And because my internet provider was even agreeing with me, you know, I shouldn't stream last night, so I did not stream last night.
Oh, Shadow Dragon, I need to get the Lego Batman games also. But the Lego games are really fun to play co-op.
But yeah, like, I am more than willing to cancel a stream if I'm not feeling up to it, given that I do need time to rest and recover.
I feel the power of the gods.
So don't worry, I know saying don't worry.
You're okay. I just worry about my friends and Nico. 83.
Thanks for the bits. Yeah, I know that you worry about your friends. I've known you long enough to know that. I've known you even longer than I've known Kier.
Oh, my back.
But, trust me when I say I am actively going out of my way to not burn myself out and not overwork myself. Like, I am just, like, when it comes to streams that I have scheduled, I'm playing it by ear. And if I'm not feeling up to it, I'm 100% willing, if not a bit reluctant, due to my, you know, perfectionism, to, cancel a stream rather than force myself to go through with it.
Yes, it's time. Finish him.
I'm happy for that.
What? I heard a fart.
Yeah, that's the sound that makes when it throws, like boba tea at me.
Of course.
Oh. Also, because I haven't given you a head pat today. There you go.
Thanks for the head pats.
You're very welcome.
I'll let you hold my hand and we can do other things. I need my head pats on each hand.
Fucking hell, I'll pat your damn head now. Stop choking me.
What better way to censor the I would say decapitation, but it's more like decapitating the decapitation than by covering it up with the PHX logo.
Also, hydrate.
Joke's on you, I love that song. if I ever go back to School of Rock for guitar lessons, I'm totally gonna learn how to play, oh boy, Bustin'. We have
This is
Bustin'
actually a really
tonight.
appropriate song.
Appropriate model to do some wigglies in.
Yeah, I had to play it. I think I still put the sauce. I gotta go. Where is it? Here we go. It was having fun.
Just all the redeems. All the redeems.
Oh, I got one special if you do another stage.
I'm not gonna do another stage. I'm gonna call it for tonight so I can, not overwork myself.
Gotcha.
And yeah, I'll get the coffee. This is cold coffee. It's 4-day-old coffee. And I don't have any almond milk, and I haven't been able to go to the grocery, so I've been using tap water to, water it down. I did order a pie yesterday.
I ordered one 2 days ago.
Can we at least just sit down and eat a piece?
I wasn't in the mood for, like, a good pizza. I was in the mood for, like, a slop. So I ordered from the closest place in proximity to where I live, which is Pizza Hut. As far as slop pizza goes, they're pretty good. Like, I categorize slop pizza in a different category than, like, a good pizza. Like, it's something you eat when you're just kind of feeling blah and just need something to eat.
Pie! They just hit you with a pie!
That's the wrong kind of pie.
Yeah.
But anyway, for next time I stream this, I'll let you pick the costume. Right now we can choose between the regular outfit, the sexy American casual, and the American cheerleader. I deserve that for a lot of things I've said this stream. Also, I love just the crazy jiggle that happened while I spawned back in. Thank you for that. Anyways, which of these 3 outfits?
I'm a big fan of the sexy American.
I'm a big fan of sexy Americans too. You'll hear me bragging about it.
Oh, I really can't wait for the farm level.
Yeah, the farm's gonna be next time we stream this, which will be sometime next week. Keep an eye out for the schedule, and I've got a new schedule format I'm using, for the schedule images. It's not in, I need to tweak it a bit to be in the right color scheme, but that involves like fucking around with adjustment layers in Photoshop. I just haven't done that yet. I like the aesthetic of it. And probably next time I stream tomorrow night, I'll show off my male Halloween model that might, depending on how I like it, might turn out to be a new mainstay outfit. But yes, let's get out of here. Get out of Void. Void. Bueller.
Give me a drink, bartender.
I can go for a drink.
I was going to say, we'll raid someone, but I have to wait for the drink to go by. We're going to raid Cloud Sato, playing, TCG Card Shop Simulator.
Yeah, I was actually about to do the guy to raid, but okay, yeah. That's actually what I was going to say.
Alright, thank you everyone for joining me tonight. Thank you to both of my co-hosts for hosting with me and for the wonderful reception to the Elvira outfit. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Until then, unpleasant dreams. Oh, and give Cloud a warm welcome for me.
Well, we're the boys of chorus. We hope you liked our show. We know you're rooting for us, but now we have to go.
I got you,
Good
JKR.
night, everybody.